You have finished your design in Revit. Now I want to show you one of the coolest things you can do here, which is a virtual walkthrough of your home. So we're going to click on to the View tab and make sure you're in the first floor view. Then underneath the 3D View House dropdown, we're going to click that and choose Camera. Now with this camera, I want to click, I'm actually going to click outside my house so I can walk into the house. I'm going to click outside the front door and make sure that I click the second time all the way through the house so that no matter what, I'm going to be able to see. This is the range of my vision here. So if I click too short, I won't actually be able to see beyond the X. So I want to have a long range of vision. I'm going to click that. And now it takes me to a screen that shows me the front of the house. So I'm going to make this window as wide of a view as I can so I can see really wide here. I'm actually even going to drag my Amazon AppStream window wider. I want to be able to see as much as I possibly can see on this. And now I'm going to click down here and I'm going to choose this to realistic. So it depends on how fast your computer processor is, but realistic gives me a really nice view if your computer can handle it. So now that I got my window sized the way I want, you can even see a tree showing up here above the roof. You need to click on this wheel on the right side. It says full navigation window. I click once. And I'm not holding down the mouse button. I just clicked once and this will follow me around. And now I'm going to click and hold on look. So I'm now holding down the mouse key, the left mouse. And as I drag the mouse while holding it down, then I can pan around and I can see everything in my house. Now, of course, if I drag my mouse too far to the right, it goes off the screen and it no longer control it. So I'm going to now use the arrow keys. It says on the bottom, press the arrow keys to move. If I press the right arrow key, I strafe or I slide to the right. If I press the up arrow key, I walk forward. If I move the mouse while I press the up arrow key, I can actually walk, and I'm walking into the house. There we go, I walk into my house. I actually hung a little piece of art on my wall, but you take a look at this, you can actually see, and I had to let go of the mouse here and recenter it so that I can continue to look over here to this side. So I want to give you a chance to be able to practice this. As you're practicing this and you're looking through your home, here's a few different things that I want you to pay attention to. I want you to make sure that you have space on the edge of your doorways between the walls as you walk through. Make sure there's no windows that are underneath countertops. If they are, you can adjust the sill height of those windows. If you find a particularly cool view of the inside of your house, you're like, I would really like to show people this when we do our class showcase, then you can pan over to it. And I maybe say, I really like the view of my kitchen. Sometimes you have to click and release this. It can get a little bit tricky. And I want to save this view right here. I want people to be able to see this when we do our share out session. Then you can see down here in the bottom left corner, this is called 3D View 1. So if I just double click 3D, it takes me to the original view again. You can see the camera is in there. So I'm going to right click 3D View 1, and I'm going to rename this one to the kitchen view. Now, anytime I go into that view and I start walking around again, it's going to change that. But if I don't change anything, I don't walk around anymore, the next time I click it, it will take me to that last viewpoint that was saved. So that can give you a really quick way to show everybody some really kind of fun views in there. So that's how we do our 3D walkthrough.